Okay, this is Slayer, Angel of Death. You're going to want to tune your guitar to D sharp. Okay, D sharp straight across. So if I say the E string, I apologize, or if I say the notes, I'm sorry, but I'm used to teaching in E. So this is D sharp. Okay. So what you're going to do, I'm going to show you Jeff Hanneman's parts, obviously dedicated to him because he's obviously no longer with us, but he's got my favorite parts in this song, so I followed his guitar throughout it, minus the lead. So what you're going to do is you're just going to start, he's just going to play that open power chord in the beginning, and then Kerry King's going to be in the background. Okay, so he's just going to do the, let Kerry King play, and then okay, that's just parts when he comes in, so it's just a power slide to the open E again, then to the, so that's first fret power chord, second fret power chord, all 6 string, and then that's just a single fret, 1, 0, 1, and then 5th fret power chord to the 4th fret power chord. Pick those, don't slide them. So it's okay, then you're going to start playing with the really fast tremolo picking in between. I really don't have advice for you on how to do that. I can't count the number of O's there that you'll be hitting, but I do know I'm playing almost as fast as I possibly can. Meanwhile, I'm keeping control because all these chords, they are all down picked. You have to make sure that you, so don't do the, these are, okay, they really hit those chords hard. And then when you get to this part especially, that's down picked, okay? So you want to time your really fast tremolo picking so that when you get to those parts, you're okay to down pick those. So okay, I don't know if that's exactly the number of, picks in between, tremolo picks in between, but I do know that when I started learning this song, I played it that slow so I could just get the rhythms and then come out and down pick when I needed to, like I showed you before. Okay, so when you come out of this intro riff, it's going to hold that 8th fret power chord, but that's not the, you're going to bar the 5th and 6th strings, and then you're going to put your pinky and your ring finger on the 10th, on the 10th fret on the 3rd and 4th string. So it's going to be one of those real fat, power chords. By the way, when you're tremolo picking these guys, you don't have to like super palm mute. You can kind of leave it. Okay, it gives it more of a chaotic feel. They are palm muting when they're picking, but they are really subtly palm muting, and it helps give it that Slayerish feel that they developed, especially on this album. So once you hit that chord, we're going to go into the verse riff. Okay, so what he's doing there, Kerry King and Jeff Hanneman played different parts. I'm going to show you the Hanneman parts. So if you listen to the album and you hear something different than what I'm showing you, it's because these guys played differently certain parts of this riff intentionally. So this is Jeff Hanneman's part. So it's going to start in the open E power chord, and then he's going to do that 1st fret power chord on the 5th string, back to that open 6th string power chord. I keep calling it the E string. What he's doing there, really quick, he's starting on the 1st fret, hammering to the 2nd, hammering to the 4th fret, and then picking the 1st. So it's like that. So I just wanted to give you a feel for what that sounds like. Okay, so it's first fret, hammer onto the second fret, hammer onto the fourth fret, and then pick the first fret. Then it's that open sixth string, first fret, fifth string, open sixth string again, and then you're gonna do the third fret on the fourth string slide it up to the sixth fret, and then pick the sixth fret power chord. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. Whoops. Okay, so then they're going to play that over, they're going to play the same rhythm over again. Except he's going to go on the 7th fret to the 8th fret power chord to end it. Okay, so he's going to play that, I think, twice, fully, that full riff I just showed you. It's so hard for me to play that slow. Anyway, that's the riff. He's going to play that 2 times, and then when he comes for the first verse, they're going to come to this part just one time, where it's going to go up to the 1st fret. So it's going to be okay, so what he's playing there is starting on the 1st fret again. What you're going to do is you're just going to climb the ladder there, 2nd, 3rd, 4th fret to the rhythm. Then it's going to go back into the chorus. So what he's doing there, what you want to kind of do is you're going to want to kind of pull off. Okay, and then that last one, you're going to want to, give yourself, skip a beat there, and then hit that full 2nd fret power chord. Okay, so that's how it's going to sound again. I'll try and do that a little slowly. Okay, let me do the whole thing. Okay, that's a little slower than real time, but that just gives you the gist of where we are at in the song. So it's going to go into that chorus. I think he's going to do that 2 times, we'll call it. Then it's back into the rhythm, which I just showed you. Okay, same exact thing. They're going to come back, except they're not going to do that 1st fret part. The second time that they do the verse, they skip that completely. They go right into the chorus. So they're going to do the chorus 2 times. Okay, notice the 3rd time I did it, because they do it 3 times actually, but the 3rd time they do it, they're going to just go up the octave, and they're going to start on the 7th fret to the 8th fret to the 9th fret, all on the 5th string. Then that's 8, 7, 8, then on the 5th string, and then 7, 6 on the 4th string. Then you're going to do that 8th fret power chord, except it's just a normal power chord. You're going to do that for a split second. is going to go right into that riff. Okay, so it's going to be. Okay, so listen to how Jeff Hanneman does that transition there. Okay, it is a little tricky because of the timing of that, but you know, you'll get it after the first couple times. But try and learn this part where they intro it, because your friends will think you're cool than not knowing it and sitting there holding the guitar waiting. So here's how this riff goes. Okay, it's all down strokes. None of that throughout this whole riff, okay? Okay, so 7th fret, hammer onto the 8th fret, pull off to the 7th fret. 6th fret, 7th fret, hammer on, pull off. So 6th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. All hammer-ons and pull-offs. But you notice how I'm hitting that open 6th string there in between some of those. So it's 7, 8. Okay, when I get to the 5, the 4 and the 5 hammer-on pull-off, there is no, don't hit the E string, just go right back up to the 7th to 8th fret hammer-on pull-off. So. Okay, now this fill riff in between, again, I'm showing you, I believe, just Jeff Hanneman's part. 99% sure about this is the way that this is the part that he played as opposed to Kerry King. I'm pretty sure it is. So what you're going to do, you're going to start, this is the... Okay, it's tricky, okay? My fingers trip over each other all the time. It's important you down pick this because you're going to get it as clean as possible if you down pick it. I've seen people alternate pick it and get it pretty clean as well. But I think that just to learn it, just for the sake of learning it, you're going to want to down pick it. Okay, you're going to start with your middle finger on the 6th fret on the 6th string. Then you're going to pick with your ring finger on the 7th fret on the 5th string. Then you're going to go 6, 5 with your middle finger and pointer finger on the 4th string. Move your pointer finger up to the 6th fret, to the 7th fret, to the 8th fret, and then to the 7th fret on the 4th string. Like that. That's 7, 8, 9 on the 5th string, to the 7th fret on the 4th string. Okay? Whoops, I almost screwed that up. Then what I do, and I've seen people play this all different ways, but this is the most efficient way I can figure out to play this. So once you do that, okay, slide your pointer finger up to the 9th fret on the 6th string. Then you're going to put your middle finger on the 10th fret on the 5th string. Put your pointer finger on the 9th fret on the 4th string, and then move your pointer finger down to the 8th fret, and that ends it. So that's the most efficient way I've learned to play it. I've tried doing that method with the middle finger, but my fingers are fat. They end up tripping over each other and it comes out unclean. So it's going to sound like this. Okay? I recommend you at least start there and figure out what's more comfortable for you. Now we go into the riff where he starts singing again. These are full power chords, open E chords, all downstroke. So it's open 6th string to the 1st fret, power chords, or power chord I should say, back to the open 6th string. Now all of the open E you pick in between these is just the E string. It's not the full power chord there. It's just that open 6th string. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, again, that's open E to the 1st fret power chords, or 6th string to the 1st fret power chord. Full chord. Both of those are the full chord. Then it's to the 5th fret to the 6th fret power chord. Okay, when you come out of this riff, you're going to hear a little. Okay, again, that's 2 different guitars playing that high part. The one Jeff Hanneman plays, it's middle finger on the 9th fret 3rd string. I alternate picked this part only. It's just easier for me. 9, 3rd fret, 10 with your ring finger on the 4th string, down to your pointer finger on the 8th fret on the 4th string, to your middle finger on the 9th fret on the 5th string. Then you're going to go to the 6th fret on the 3rd string, to the 7th fret on the 4th string, then to the 7th fret on the 3rd string, to the 7th fret on the 4th string. So it's going to play that kind of fast. And then he's going to go down to the 1st fret power chord and hit that 5 times and kind of let the 5th one ring out. Then it's going to go 4th fret, 3rd fret power chord. And then it's going to repeat. It's going to go back into that same riff. Okay, now it's starting the 2nd verse of this. Then you're going to hear another fill. I'm going to show you that fill. Okay, what he's doing there is it's 8th fret on the 5th string to the 7th fret. That's middle finger and pointer. Go up to the 10th and the 9th fret on the 4th string. Same 2 fingers the whole way. So the 10th and the 9th fret on the 4th string, 10th and the 9th fret on the 3rd string. Then you're ending on the 10th fret on the 2nd string with your middle finger. Okay, that's that riff. He actually does it 2 times in that part. Okay, but again, the same outro, you're going to hear that. Then you're going to on the last time you hear that. Whoops. Then they're doing the octaves again. He's going to hit the 8th fret on the 5th string twice. Then you're going to go up to the 11th fret power chord to the 10th fret power chord, and this is all on the 5th string. So it's okay. Then he's going to go back into that riff. Okay. Slayer does not play cleanly. They play incredibly well, but I have heard just the guitar track of this song straight through. There are a lot of mistakes, and it's really funny to hear them kind of just subtly mess up. Hanneman messes up, totally misses a note in that riff at the very last time. So if you screw this up, it's all right. Don't feel too bad. Please don't. But you should know that even on the recording, they didn't get this song 100%. It almost kind of adds to it too. So in a good way. So anyway, you're going to come out of here and you're going to do that riff again. Okay, and then when it ends, you're just going to do that 8th fret power chord again, the normal one. That's going to go into the rhythm for the solo. Okay, all that is, again, pick as fast as you can, open E power chord or 6-string power chord. Then he's going to hit the 2nd or the 1st fret power chord on the 5th string twice. Then it goes to the 2nd fret power chord on the 6th string. Okay, it's back to that 1st fret power chord on the 5th string, and then to the 2nd fret, you're going to do that 2-0, and then land on the 3rd fret power chord. So I'll do it real slow. The rhythm of that is tough to get because they do play it so fast, but just practice this song as slow as you can and then try and build up to their speed. You'll get it. Stamina is very important, so take a day off sometimes and come back, pick up the guitar, and all of a sudden you can do it. But you always got to be warmed up to play stuff like this. Now once they come out of that, they're going to go into that riff. Okay, that's that riff that I showed you before. Okay, that's that 1st fret. That 1st fret, you're going to hold down the 1st fret and then go to the 2nd, to the 3rd, to the 4th, and then land on that 2nd fret power chord. Then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to move up to the 4th fret to the 4th fret on the 6th string. You're going to climb the ladder like I showed you down here, but you're going to go 5, 6, 7, and then you land on the 5th fret power chord on the 5th string. That's the only difference. Okay, the first time you hear this riff, you're going to play it 4 times. And he's going to move up here. He's going to play that 4 times. And he's going to go back to the 1st fret. Play that 2 times. So I'm going to play that part 2 times. He's going to play that song kind of 3 1/3 times. The way it ends, you're just going to kind of hold that 2nd fret note. So it's going to be... Then you're going to end on that open 6-string power chord. So... That's how it's going to sound. Then it's the doom, 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 doom. Back into the chorus, okay? To end the song, they're going to do the chorus with the octaves. Okay, I showed you how to play that part. Except the second to last chord is that big fat 8th fret you're going to play. So it's that bar of the 8th fret on the 6th and 5th strings, and then the 10th fret on the 3rd and 4th strings. Then it's that 7th fret, regular 7th fret power chord, and then you're going to kind of just do a, slide it out. And that's just a regular 7th fret power chord. You're going to hit it twice. That's it for Angel of Death. Good luck. Make sure you're warmed up before you attempt to play this one at full speed.